Hello everybody and happy Friday! We're recording on our brand new Canon G7X camera. So it's just really distracting because this has a flip screen and I'm looking up top instead of looking in the lens where I'm supposed to look. But anyway, we're on the patio because today's been a day of eventful things, right? I was working from home today, had the neighbor come over, and one thing I'm going to show you because the backyard's a little jacked up looking at the moment, but let me show you what was brought to our attention today. This is the back of our house, and by the way, this little tree bush we bought when we bought the house was probably maybe less than 12 inches tall at the time, and it's grown sometime since then. But up in here, so our neighbor alerted us today, and I don't know if you can see up in here, but we had a gigantic raccoon that was living in between the siding on the roof of this add-on, right up in here, and the house. And I'm hoping that it hasn't built a nest. I banged on the ceiling inside on the patio before, and it ran out, and it was like the size of a dog. But that's kind of what happens when you live in Florida, or in the South. We have tons of things down here, whether it's raccoons, armadillos, possums, all kinds of things. They're all over here, so hopefully it doesn't come back, but in the meantime, I gotta shoot over to my mom's. I'm taking Jessie. She's on spring break. And we're gonna go visit my mom, and when Mary comes home, she's gonna try to get something to jam up there so that the animals can no longer get up there. So we're on the back roads again, going to my mom's. Check out the sun. See how it's just like coming down on the side, like out of the clouds? That's crazy. So the other day, I made a happy accident by coming down the wrong block while I was going on over to my mom's house, and saw this whole area over here that has these huge ranch houses with ranches, obviously, like cows and horses and stuff. So I was trying to show Jessie. Let me show you guys. See all the horses, no horses yet, but kind of get the point. I don't see them all out. Maybe it's because it looks like it's going to rain outside. And I apologize for the window looking so filthy, but my little spray thing in the front is not working. So I'm stuck until I can get back to the dealership to fix it. Come on! See these houses?
Well, there goes horses.
I can get this whole equestrian area over here. There's some back there, all the way in the back. Over towards like the Mount Dora area in Florida. Yeah, so you got these houses like over here with all of this land, and then you look over here and that thing is just crazy ridiculously big. And then there's a really older, yeah, this one right here, this older looking house, and I would love to live somewhere like that, right in the middle of nowhere. Here's another super giant house, cars coming at us. But you guys get the point. Now, of course, today the horses and the cows and stuff are not out, but the other day it was loaded. There's some sheep over there, or goats. It's hard to look while I'm driving. And all the way back there, there's some cows. Look at that sunset. What? It does not suck living here. I know it's completely pitch black outside, but over there, outside the window, is a little small airport. And for folks that like Ozzy, you may know that this is where Randy Rhoads actually died, over at this airport. I have to Google the rest of the story, but I believe that the plane that they were in crashed into the tour bus. What do you got there? Pet tornado. Hi, I'm Bill Paxton. Since we didn't have dinner yet, we stopped at Cracker Barrel. Gonna get some delicious chicken fried steak. And what is Jessie gonna get?
I don't know.
So for those of you that have been to Cracker Barrel before, we have this game at home, and for those that don't have Cracker Barrel at home and you've never played this game, it's basically like a little brain teaser. But even despite having it at home, and for me growing up with it, it's a rarity that you get less than 3 pegs left in this board. There you go. What does 3 pegs mean?
You're just plain dumb.
Oh no, not you. So Jessie actually got breakfast for dinner. So she got eggs, turkey bacon, a muffin, granola, and some yogurt. I got country fried steak. And for those folks that are from out of the country and don't know country fried steak, it's basically kind of like hamburger patty and a breading fried up. And then they put country gravy on it. And we've got a hash brown casserole. We got some fried fried apples. And we're missing mashed potatoes and biscuits here, but that's country fried steak with white gravy, country gravy. Sounds gross, but it's delicious. So we're just trying to do a little bit of a video test to see how well this is performing in low light. And granted, we have a really, really dirty windshield that needs to be cleaned, but you can see just how much light is sucked into this camera because this has a 1-inch sensor. So it's kind of crazy. I'm really anxious to use this like walking around in the scare zones at Halloween Horror Nights this year.
It's really bright.
We can get to Pitch Black Road and see how it works. So right now this road has absolutely no lights except for the headlights off the car. This is how much you can see. And so you can still see my face even though it's completely pitch black. The only thing that's behind me, which is a good block behind me, it was a car with headlights. So that's how much light, and there goes a car in front, on opposite us that had the lights on. So this picks up an incredible amount of low light for having zero light outside at all. It's basically dark outside. I think we did a pretty decent job in chasing the raccoon off. I'm sure he'll be back, but we got stuff to put back there. We picked this up while we were out today. So another variant issue of Star Wars #1. It just never stops. We're probably up to like 15 different variants at this point. And so while we were at my mom's, yeah, this is the way Mary looks. Friday night party time. Getting that laundry done, yo. What? Well, once again, it's kind of a very short video. We're just all over the place, but it was another exciting Friday night. And we'll be getting back to having a little bit more fun tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to go see, Dan Aykroyd is signing bottles of his Crystal Head vodka. So we're going to go see Dan Aykroyd for a little bit, try to get his autograph. And then we're going to head to the I was going to say, keeps going to say Food and Wine, and I'm sure I'll say it about a million times tomorrow, but it's the Flower and Garden Show, which is really kind of like Food and Wine's spring version now, because they've really turned this into more of like a food-based and drink-based type thing. So anyway, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to sleep. Today we had a really special treat. We had somebody on Twitter tweeted us, Johans, and I hope I'm saying your name right. I believe it's Johans and his girlfriend Becky, and Johans created a logo for us. So if you look at the page for YouTube, we changed a little thing of me doing this with the skateboard thing and put up the new logo that he created for us. And ironically, we have somebody else that was working on some graphic stuff for us as well. But I'm blown away that folks send stuff over to us, whether it's through snail mail from the post office or send stuff online. So I'm greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciative. I am exhausted. Thank you so much. And it was really kind of you and just super awesome. So on that note, I'm going to sleep because I'm way out of it. So thanks for all of the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thank you for the subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow.